Welcome to part 2 of our How to Get Involved in Undergraduate Research video series. Now that we have an understanding of what undergraduate research is at LSU from part 1, it's time for us to dive into how to find faculty mentors to conduct research with. So there are several avenues you can explore in order to find faculty mentors. We are going to start with the LSU Discover Mentor database, which you can find through our website. If you look under the resources tab, we have a link here to our mentor database page. This database houses information for faculty across campus, but keep in mind, this database is by no means all of the faculty across campus that have research opportunities. We do have over 200 faculty in our database, but there are over 1,000 faculty on campus. So this is a great resource to start your search, but definitely don't limit yourself to just this database. So the mentor database is accessed again, like I mentioned, through our website. We've got the link here. If it asks you to log in, you will use your My LSU credentials, and we'll click here to access the faculty mentor database. So the database is broken down into the different colleges, and within that, it is broken down into each of the various departments. You will notice, if I go back really quick, we have some categories for specific programs listed as well. So those are a little bit more specific. It might be something that you've, particularly looked into, but most folks are going to be looking through the different colleges here. So when you select a department, you will see a preview of the faculty and their research interests. Some of them, will be longer than others. It just totally depends on what they have submitted to us. So when you select a faculty member's name, you'll get additional information on their research, any qualifications for students they're willing to mentor, and a lot of times they'll include a link to their own website as well. So that way you can gain even more information about their research. So something to keep in mind when you're using this tool and just in general as well is that you can absolutely look outside your college and your major for research opportunities. If you're a pre-med student or a biology major, for example, you might consider looking at faculty in the School of Veterinary Medicine, at Pennington Biomedical Research Center, or even the kinesiology department within the College of Human Sciences and Education. So just be sure to look through, all of your options and don't feel like you have to narrow your search just to faculty within your specific major, within your specific department. So in addition to the mentor database, some faculty will post openings on Handshake, which is LSU's online career platform. If you are unfamiliar with Handshake, the LSU Career Center has some information on it, and there's a link for students where you'll sign in to Handshake. It's not super common for faculty necessarily to post undergraduate research openings on Handshake, but it's definitely worth keeping an eye out on that and checking. So to continue your search, if you haven't maybe had any luck with the mentor database or looking at things on Handshake, you may just need to look through a college or department's faculty listing on their website. So we'll take a look at the School of Veterinary Medicine as an example. So you can see here, I've simply Googled LSU Vet Med faculty to navigate to their page. Here you'll see they list out all of their faculty by their different departments, So up here is the comparative biomedical sciences, pathobiological sciences, etc. So if I click on a faculty member's name, I can learn a lot about their research interests to see if it aligns with what my interests are. And you can reach out to them, send them an email, contact them, things like that from there. All right. So now that we have a few places to look for faculty mentors, it's time to start deciding who to contact and how to contact them. So we have a handy dandy outline and note sheet that you'll be able to download for our website, and you can use it to help guide you through the process. I'll pull it up really quick here so we can take a look. So you can see we call it our advising notes, but again, really it's an outline to help you through this process. So as you can see, we remind you of the places you can look and then have space listed out. We have space for you to list out the colleges and departments you plan to look into, and then a list of faculty you're interested in contacting. So take your time doing this background research to find some faculty you're truly interested in, so that way you don't end up wasting their time or your own time either. So now it's time to start reaching out to faculty. This is essentially cold calling, but most likely you're going to be emailing instead. In terms of a few tips for this, only contact one professor at a time. This is why we encourage you to kind of use this outline to make a list and prioritize who you're interested in working with. If you email 3 faculty at once and get 2 positive responses back, you will then have to turn down one of those faculty, which is, not necessarily a relationship you want to establish, not, always the best to look. So we don't want that to happen. So you can see we have some tips for putting together your email, and we also even have a little sample email draft included to help you. So you never want to include your 889 number in your emails. So this is kind of like your LSU social security number, and that's why you don't want that just widely shared out there to people. Be sure to email from your LSU email account and not your personal Gmail or Yahoo or iCloud or whatever. Make sure that you have a simple but informative subject line. For example, undergraduate student interested in research. Makes it very clear to them why you are contacting them right off the bat. You'll want to make your email professional, polite, and concise. They do not need your whole life story at this point. You always want to address them as doctor and let them know who you are, why you're reaching out. Try to show that you've done your research and that you're familiar with what they study, and just ask if you could speak with them further if they have any opportunities. You'll want to give faculty at least a few business days, if not even a week, to respond. Just remember, these folks are usually very busy. If you haven't heard back after that time frame, definitely don't be shy to send a quick follow-up email just to let them know you're still interested. After your follow-up, if you still haven't heard back, then it's probably time to go ahead and move on to that next faculty member on your list. So hopefully this search will be successful and you'll find a faculty mentor to work with. Once you've found someone, they are going to assist you with getting onboarded. If it's a paid opportunity, you'll work with them to set a schedule for your work hours, and they'll also get you trained on any knowledge and skills that you're going to need for the project. So that wraps up part 2 of finding and contacting faculty mentors. In parts 3 and 4, we're going to discuss some opportunities that you can take advantage of through our office, LSU Discover, to further your undergraduate research career. So we'll hope you will tune in and join us for those parts.